So I know that Wayne has been bringing in a lot of like pregnant episodes of as of recent. Like everybody's getting pregnant, but I feel like this one is quite valuable. And why I say that is because I feel like no one has really talked about in our time or back before now. People spoke more about like getting pregnant too early or getting a girl pregnant too early. But it's almost like that has kind of died out. Have you noticed that? Let's jump into this from Wayne.
But I don't. Son, you in school, man.
Uh-huh.
I know, but man,
So you got so this must have happened before you went back to school.
yeah.
But I told you, boy. Well, I told you, boy. I told you, man. Son.
So Wayne is disappointed because really and truly, his son never really quite listened. It's almost like the using of a condom has gone down. Have you guys noticed that? I mean, I remember like growing up, condom was like a big thing. They would tell you, you really and truly need to get a condom. You need to be using a condom. But I realized that people use condom way less now than before, or maybe it's just me, but the talk of condoms is not as much as it was before. Say for example, in the early 2000s, or say for example like in the late 90s, it's like it's just not as much as before.
God, dog, Tony, man.
They just, man, I don't even know what to say. Like, messed up, messed up big time.
Nah, man. Men don't make mistakes. It's lessons, man. Lessons, boy. How you? So what she say? How she feel?
She wanna have it.
You wanna have? You know she was gonna do that, right? So you know what this means, right? Hmm. Because you're in a different situation I was in.
Yeah.
I'm saying you know what this means.
I have to step up to the bar.
Step up.
He doesn't realize what this means. What this means is that, listen, for them, they have hit the jackpot. It's like the auntie, because I've been watching this particular episode and I saw where the auntie was celebrating the fact that the little girl got pregnant. And I'm like, when did we start? That's why I said this is a very different story now. It's like, when did we get to the point where people are now celebrating that them daughter get pregnant? Especially when she young and she hasn't really done anything yet. Like, in other words, she hasn't like, she not put herself together yet. You know what I mean? They're not married. It's none of those things. This wasn't something that was celebrated, but that's how far the culture has gone these days. Where now, as long as they get pregnant for a man that have some money, it is a celebration, no matter how old the girl is.
But you know it's bigger than that, though, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because you know your daddy Country Wayne, so it's like. So how you think her family feel right now?
I don't know how they happen.
Real happy. But I told you, man. I always told you, man. A smart man learn of his own mistakes. A wise man learn of the mistakes of others.
That's key. I like that. I think I'm gonna take that. I like that. The gear of the sun is so much in my face, but I like that. So a smart man learns of the mistake of his own, and a wise man learn of the mistake of others. It makes sense. It makes sense. A very, very good saying, because hey, why not? You're wise. Hey, why not learn from someone else versus going through the same thing? And I keep asking people that. Why do you need to experience a particular thing? So you can say, oh, well, I experience it. You don't need to go through the caveat if me already go through it and me tell you, say, it's not the best thing. Come on now.
Now I'm not saying y'all was a mistake,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all was a responsibility. I like to drown, having y'all. Plenty of times I could have went to prison, had to take chances that I wish I would have never had to.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all ain't got to take them chances, but son, you just threw yourself in this position that you didn't have
Mm-hmm.
to be in. You told your mom? I'll call over here. I'm gonna tell her today.
All right. I love this. A father and son conversation. I like this because I feel like he has tackled a topic that's quite interesting. Like it really is interesting. Like I said before, just think about it now. You know what I mean? Before, the reaction, I was expecting the reaction from the girl side of things because I've been watching this particular series. I was expecting the reaction to be a little bit different because I'm saying, come on, you get pregnant, you're a young girl. I thought it would have been different, but it feels like it's like okay, yeah. I mean, hey, you have some money, so that's good. It felt like that. It feel like none of the other things mattered in the entire caveat of things more than the mere fact that she get pregnant for this man. No, the mother, of course, try and make play it off and be like, no, well, everything cool, but you can see that's what's there. So I like when them tackle the topic. No, I like what Country Wayne doing with his kid in terms of um giving him a bunch of words here. You know what I mean? As far as why, why exactly? What am to condoms? And that's what I'm saying that why I like this topic is because I feel like we just stop advertising. What about safe sex? Like we've stopped advertising safe sex. Have you guys noticed that? May I have to ask the audience this? Have you noticed that we have stopped advertising safe sex? I don't know if y'all grew up in a time when AIDS was very rampant, right? And I remember doing a bunch of AIDS campaigns. And so it was a big thing for us to give out a lot of condoms. I just don't see teenagers getting a bunch of condoms these days. Them used to have the male condom and them have the female condom, and it was a big contraceptive back in that particular time when they were talking about AIDS and certain little pieces. But it's like, no, I don't know. Me just don't say the same thing. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I'm incorrect with this. But give me a stake. Give me a stake. Do you feel like the populace has changed in their stance towards pregnancy? Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to you soon. I'm talking a young pregnancy. Talk to you.